What's good, folks? RFG's back at it today, and I'm here to go over very highly discussed topic in the past 2 weeks. Right here, okay, according to NASA satellites, what they're saying is that Saturn's rings are starting to disappear. Okay, and what they're telling us is that over 100 million years from now, in between 100 million and 300 million years from now, that they're going to be completely gone. The rings around Saturn in 100 million to a 300 million year span, Saturn's rings are going to be gone. Well, guess what? RFG is here today to tell you that that is bullshit. Okay? That is bullshit. And let me tell you something. If it was going to take that long for Saturn's rings to disappear, it would be undetectable. It would be 99.999% undetectable for them to even detect that these rings would be gone in 100 million year span. Ladies and gentlemen, how can somebody tell me how is that even detectable and predictable? Let me tell you something, folks. These rings are going to erode. These rings are going to erode and decay a lot faster than what NASA is telling us. And this is why, okay? I want you to pay attention to everything that's said, okay? Because this world we live in is ran by the Vatican, by the Knights of Malta, and by the British Crown, by the British monarchy. Okay? And the Knights of Malta are the warlocks who dictate global policy. Okay, and what they do is they mirror the stars. With all of their global events, they mirror the stars. They mirror astrology. Okay, as above, so below. So these are the folks who run and dictate foreign policy by giving the Pope and the Black Pope their orders. Okay, and they give the British monarchy their orders. Okay, and what these Knights of Malta do is anything that they want to happen in society, it has to happen above. It has to happen in the stars first. Period. Okay, so right here we have this government shutdown that started on December 22nd, okay, of 2018. And it's been lasting for over 3 weeks now. Okay? Right here. This government shutdown, December 2018 to February 2019. Okay? The second shutdown of 2018, this is when it started. December 22nd. December 22nd of 2018 to now. Okay? Why did this government shutdown happen? I'm about to fucking blow you guys away. Okay? This article about Saturn losing its rings came out right here, December 17th, 2018. So take note of this. 5 days before the government shutdown took place, NASA, okay, is publishing this article saying that Saturn is losing its rings. So 5 days after NASA posts the article, Saturn is losing its rings, 5 days after is when the government shutdown starts, okay? So Saturn is losing its rings, according to what NASA is telling us. 5 days after that, the government shutdown starts. Well, what does Saturn represent in astrology? Structure, law. You see? Law, structure, law, restriction, discipline, responsibility, obligation, ambition. But the two top, okay, descriptions are structure and law. Okay? So right here, 5 days before the government shutdown, They're saying that Saturn is losing its rings. 5 days after they say Saturn is losing its rings, we have the government shutdown where structure and law is fading away. Just like the goddamn Saturn rings, people. And I don't give a damn what anybody says. It is impossible to say something is going to erode and decay completely 100 million years from now. People, that is impossible to detect. That is impossible to detect. Let me tell you something. For them to say that, these rings are fading away at a much faster rate. And NASA is not telling us. Okay? You guys better wake up. You guys better wake the fuck up. So right here are the nails. Here are the nails. Here are the nails in the coffin. Okay? Right here, you have the government shutdown that's been taking place for the past 3 weeks. It started December 22nd of 2018. And here's why. Because NASA published made this fucking article, had this guy, Mike Weiner, make this fucking article December 17th of 2018. This was only 5 days before the government shutdown started. So Saturn, the planet that represents law, okay, order, restriction, okay, they're saying that Saturn is losing its rings. Saturn is losing its control. Saturn's energy is losing its control over organized society. You see? Father Time is losing his control over, you see what I'm saying, quote unquote organized society. So that is what's symbolic of Saturn losing its rings. So 5 days after this article was published, we have the government shutdown in the United States. Okay? You think that was by chance? You think that was by accident? I don't think so. Okay? And let me tell you guys, what's the real fucking reason behind Saturn losing its rings? Because I will tell you, Saturn is losing its rings at a much higher rate than what they're saying. It's not going to decay in no goddamn 100 million, 300 million year span. It's decaying much faster than that. And this is why. We live in a binary solar system. Okay? According to the Sumerians, and the Atlanteans, they both knew that we lived in a binary solar system where, there was a red star, a smaller red star that came in between Earth and the sun's orbit every 4 to 10,000 years. Okay, in between 4 and 10,000 years, this star would make its presence between Earth's orbit and the sun's orbit. Okay? And because of this is going to cause the Earth's surface to heat up with record temperatures, and it's going to cause another pole shift, ladies and gentlemen. Okay? So when this second sun is getting closer and closer to Earth, this is what's causing Saturn's rings to melt. Okay? Saturn's rings, let me repeat, Saturn's rings are not being pulled into Saturn. They're fucking melting. Let me repeat. They're fucking melting. Okay? They are melting. That's what NASA is not telling you. Okay? You think it's bogus bullshit? Guess what? I got supporters, you know what I'm saying, and people that are down with the movement. I got, you see what I'm saying? I got people all over the world. This was a person in Las Vegas that sent me this picture back in December. This is a picture over the freeway right near downtown Las Vegas. And this is what this person saw over the skies. See, you see the chemtrails here? You see the regular sun that we see every day? And then you see another sun right here. Then you see the second sun right here, ladies and gentlemen. This is why they're spraying chemtrails. They want us to not see the second sun, okay, come closer to Earth. They don't want us to see the war that's taking place in this solar system between the Elohim and between the Draconians, between the Anunnaki and the Draconians. They don't want us to see that. They don't want us to see secret military, secret government tests that are going on over the Earth's atmosphere right now. Okay, they also want to cool the planet down. So this is their attempt. You see what I'm saying? That's why the chemtrails are being sprayed all over the Earth. One of the biggest reasons is they do not want us to see, okay, what's happening with the second sun getting closer to Earth and the other events that are taking place in the stars above us, okay? Very, very, very deep, man. Very deep what's going on here. But like I said, Saturn's rings disappearing, okay, that is directly tied to the second sun making its way towards Earth, okay? Study the Sumerians, okay, the Sumerian cosmology that is written on hieroglyphics. They knew that a second sun was connected, okay, to this solar system sun. We live in a binary solar system, okay? That's why the Sumerians named this second sun Nibiru, okay? And in Kemet in Egypt, guess what? They had two sun gods. They had two masculine sun gods. One was Horus, the other was Ra. Horus was the one we saw over our horizon. Horus was the sun we saw over our horizon. Ra, okay, was a solar deity that came into Earth's orbit to cause a rapture-like event. Ra, you see, radiation, the rays, the sun rays. You see, Ra, okay, coming back to Earth's orbit to cause a rapture-like event. Okay, and I'm here to tell you guys, in between 2020 and 2024, all hell will break loose in the United States. Okay, and Rex 84 will take effect. That's martial law over the whole nation, and they are conducting, you see, these multiple government shutdowns to try to desensitize the United States citizens to that. There, you see, there's been like 4 or 5 of these, and what they're doing is they're desensitizing us to these government shutdowns. So when the real one happens, we're not going to be surprised. We're not going to be fully prepared, okay? And we're going to think it's just a normal fucking event, people. But what I'm telling you is, when this happens in between 2020 and 2024, Rex 84 will take effect, okay? And like I said, this is all tied to the second sun's return, because the second sun's return is what's causing Saturn's rings to melt, and it's what's causing all this wild weather on the Earth, and it's causing the temperatures to rise on the Earth. It's all the second sun returning to Earth, okay? That's what's responsible for this whole shebang, okay? And this is a big ritual, because this article was published in December 17th, 2018, 5 days before they announced the government shutdown, okay? All a fucking ritual. The Knights of Malta are the people who give the orders to the black and white Pope, okay? The black and white Pope give their orders to the British crown, the British monarchy, okay? And, the Trilateral Commission, the Bilderberg Corporation, those are the individuals who give the go-ahead to the president, okay? Okay? We are ruled by a fucking crown, okay? A democracy, the real definition of a democracy is nothing but a dictatorship in disguise, okay? This country is a de facto. It's a de facto government. It's not a democracy. Yeah, let me repeat. It's not a democracy. It's a de facto government, and a de facto government is nothing but a monarchy in disguise. Okay? The United States is not a country. It is a corporation. that is owned and ran by the British Crown, by the Vatican, okay, by the Zionists. They own it, okay? It's time to wake the fuck up, man. As above, so below. As within, so without, okay? You're going to see a lot of wild shit take place when that second sun comes closer to Earth's orbit. For most of the people who do not eat alkaline vegetation and alkaline fruits, and their diet consists of blood and starch and all of that processed bullshit that's sold by Monsanto, okay? They're going to be subject to spontaneous human combustion when the second sun returns to near Earth's atmosphere. That's what you're going to see, people. The only way you're going to be able to really survive on the surface of the Earth is if, you have some kind of neurocarbon, neuromelanin count in your blood, and you're on alkaline foods, natural alkaline foods, man. Okay? So, basically, Saturn's rings are dissolving. They are melting because of the second sun's return. And because of this, Father Time is running out of time. Okay? Father Time, okay, has officially run out of time. Okay? How fucking ironic. Okay, and that's going to be the title of this video. That's really all I had to say about this topic. I appreciate everyone who supports RFG and Atlantean movement. Please like, share, and subscribe. It's the Chosen One, man. I'm out.